Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's about 3 p.m. on August 20th, 2019, and temperatures across Long Island are generally in the mid 80s, but you'll notice that the dew points are lower at a lot of these observations here. We have some dew points even in the 50s in Suffolk County. They get a little higher as you head to the south and the west, and this is because there's dry air bleeding in from the north. Not much activity on the radar in our area at all right now, so that's quiet for now. It might stay that way for the rest of the day. We'll look at some current observations. We're going to start with Farmingdale, and it's 84 degrees. South wind at 13, gusting to 16, and the dew point is 65. And even in Toms River, it's not that much hotter, 87 degrees, but the dew point is higher at 69. If we look at our satellite image, you will see that it is clear. If you go north, we're probably having a beautiful day upstate and in a good part of New England, northern New England. Probably a really nice day, clear day over there. Looking at the Wed Thu sky, we're going to look at the dew points, and I'll show you that push of dry air that is going on right now. So if you look to the north, you'll see dew points are up in the 40s and 50s. So there's some really nice dry. We're getting a little taste of it, but if you go way up north, like I said, in New Hampshire, Vermont, and upstate New York, your dew points are in the upper 40s and low 50s. So really nice. But it is better here as well than it was yesterday. Not as humid for sure. So let's look at the GFS here and see how the pattern changes. So you hear there's that dry air coming in. It's slowing the front down a little bit, which I'm not happy about. But it still has the front making it through. And by the weekend, we should have some nice air. So let's get a little closer to our regions, and we will look at what's happening. So you can see it just gets this front a little hung up on Friday. Stalled front again, but it does wind up finally pushing it to the south for Saturday and Sunday. I'll look at the sky cover. Well, I'm doing this backwards, I know, but look at the sky cover. Just visualize everything. It helps you visualize where the front is. So Thursday, Friday, you can see it's still stuck over us, and then finally we can get out of it by Saturday, and we should finally be able to push that front to the south of us, hopefully, and have a beautiful weekend Saturday and Sunday. And if we look at the dew points, you'll see they'll be nice and low. So here comes that push of dry air. So we're in the humidity for the humidity relents a little today, comes back tomorrow, and then for Thursday, we're still dealing with the humidity as the front nears, and then the front does push through, but it kind of gets hung up to the south of us on Friday. But we are out of the humidity on Friday, and then the dry air really bleeds in nicely on Saturday and Sunday. So that's some good news there for us. And it should be a nice weekend. Of course, if you're relying on the Long Island Railroad main line and you want to go out east, it's going to be a pain in the neck, like yours truly, because there won't be any shuttle buses to Hicksville for us to catch service east. That's a whole nother subject I don't talk about. If you're on the Babylon branch, you'll be getting extra service, so it will be good for you guys. Of course, the lucky ones. Let's look at the temperatures. As we head into tomorrow, you'll see temperatures rise up a little bit. Probably still won't be 90 on Long Island, but New Jersey could be in the 90s. Thursday could be a hot one now because the front's slowing down, so we could be in the 90s even on Long Island, and very humid. And then Friday, we see that relief, 77, and very nice for the weekend. So just have to get through the rest of this week. Let me look at the NAM model and see how that handles the dew points as well. So go into that. We'll look at it with the temperatures too, and you can see again that heat over New Jersey, but it won't be over us. New Jersey will be baking, but Long Island should be okay. And the south, and then for Thursday, not quite as bad on the NAM. But I prefer to use the NAM for the dew points, so it's because I think the GFS just underdoes the dew point sometimes, and you can see that humidity returning in force. Dew points up into the 70s tomorrow, and I think they'll be up back into the mid 70s, not around 70 like where the GFS has, because I think the GFS is just undoing it. And then Thursday, can see we're still in the humidity, but look what happens with the wind. It goes westerly. That means no sea breeze. We're going to die. And then there comes the front slowly approaching us for Thursday night. So the next thing we have to look at is the thunderstorm threat for tomorrow. So tonight, not really much. Tomorrow, there may be some more activity because the humidity is back. And whenever that happens, that's when we may see more activity. Though the NAM seems to keep it just to our north. But anything could pop up at any time when you're dealing with that kind of humid air mass. And then for your Thursday, doesn't seem to be developing anything. This goes out to 0Z. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I'll look at the HDRPS. And let's look at the HDRPS. So not much forming today. For your Wednesday, it's going to be more activity, but it still doesn't have anything hitting Long Island. So I think that for that'll wrap up this weather update. Again, enjoyed the somewhat dry air today, drier air. Humidity comes back tomorrow, but the weekend should be beautiful. So that concludes this weather update. Thank you for watching.